Now, all right, people, let's do this. I don't know what we're gonna call this conversation or what. I guess we can call it the conversation. This is Africans versus Black Americans. I know that really sounds stupid when you hear it, but we're about to talk about it, and we're gonna see what's going on with that. So, everybody, introduce yourselves. I'm Scott Tabibi. As you can see my name on there. I don't know if it's going to show up in the video or not. I am Scott Tabibi. I am 27. I am a IT admin, currently living in Dallas. And family originally from Cameroon. I was born here. Brandon, you go next. You introduce yourself, even though I kind of...
Brandon Green here, raised on the south side of Houston, been here. Pretty much I'm gonna, I guess, speak for the Black side of the conversation and the viewpoint. Been management for like 10 years now. I'm currently over 3 units, looking to get bigger. So we're gonna voice our opinions. Let's call this cultural venting, to call it that.
Yeah, I hear that, ladies? My man's got a career. He's a boss man. Y'all might want to get with him. Oh, you got a YouTube channel too. Tell them about your YouTube channel. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, YouTube channel, Big Baby Green. Catch me Tuesday nights at the Duck Off, 9:30 p.m.
Man, I'm trying to be professional. I had a joke in there, but I'm gonna let you make it. Go ahead, Ricardo.
Yeah, I'm Ricardo Jordan, military brat. Live in Houston now. I'm an IT professional as well. I guess I'll be the between. Married to a Nigerian, so I experienced both sides. So, yeah.
All right, cool. Me myself, I actually have experienced both sides myself, and both sides are ugly. Brandon, I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this off. I'm not gonna say you speaking for the Black side. You speaking for your experiences. What you think? What have you gone through? What are your positives and negative interactions with African people?
Well, I would say most of my interaction has been with coworkers, not so much as with individuals out in public or with families like you guys have. Within my profession, I run into a lot of them that with the different areas of Africa, but they all pretty much have the same standards, which is just do what you're supposed to do and do what's right. That's pretty much what they care about. I wouldn't say so much as that Africans don't like American Blacks. I just say that they feel that there are some that choose to stay ignorant to what the truth is. Some that stay ignorant to what their real roots are and who they really are. And that's something that kind of aggravates them, that you're okay with staying within the same mentality that you have. And you have the freedom to go back home. You have the freedom for knowledge to learn where you came from and what to do. And they don't like it. I mean, growing up where I grew up, there was a lot of Black people doing the wrong thing willingly, capable of getting jobs, capable of providing for their families in the right way, but they chose the wrong way based on tradition, based on what people before them did or what was cool at the time. And that's just not something that most Africans are. They're prideful people. They take care of family. They have priorities. They take care of the tree. They make sure that they leave something for their children. I mean, they're into living life, and they feel like that the Black American has lost sight of everything. And that's I kind of feel like they don't really understand the depths of propaganda that we've been taught and the self-hate that's been put into our system. But I feel like this conversation will be, I guess, the snowball effect that'll kind of lead to everybody opening up.
Cool, man. Cool, man. Ricardo, what about yourself, man?
Estelle just joined.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
So you want her to introduce herself?
Yeah. Estelle, go ahead and introduce yourself. Go on and introduce yourself.
Hello?
Can you hear?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let people know who you are, where you from, what you do. if you feel comfortable saying that.
Estelle from Belize.
Can't really hear you too much.
Hold on. How about now?
Much better. Cool.
Estelle from Belize. I'm a student, accounting major.
Cool. So Brandon just finished talking about his experience with Africans and whatnot. I'm gonna let you take the floor and go ahead and describe what your experiences have been, both positive and negative. You don't have to stick to one side. You know, go ahead and state your opinion.
For me, I mean, I'll say it has been really negative. I hear a lot of like negative things said.
Microphone.
Oh, can you hear me?
That's a little bit better.
Okay, what I was saying is, my experience hasn't been like a negative or positive either way. I hear a lot of like negative things said, but overall, I mean, I think Africans have like a bad rap for like being like scammers and stuff like that, like always trying to cheat you. But on the positive end, I find them to be like very like family oriented and like a real sense of community. So that's just where I land on that topic.
All right, so let me ask you, what do you think the disconnect is between the American black and the African blacks? What do you think the disconnect is, in your opinion?
That's easy. I think Africans see like Black Americans as lazy and like wasting the opportunities, which I mean, I think that's just something they like, you don't really, I think like African culture, like it puts a lot of emphasis like on success, and like a lot of Black Americans just like waste the opportunity that they've been given.
Give an example of a wasted opportunity.
Like rather being on like welfare or something like that, rather than going out there and actually work, like going to college and stuff like that.
Okay. And for the record, you were born in Belize, correct?
Born, yeah.
Okay.
I came to the States when I was 4.
Okay. And you doing something with yourself?
Trying.
And if I'm not mistaken, are you a citizen or no?
Non-citizens. I'm one of those dreamers they talk about in the news.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ricardo, you want to go ahead and jump in?
Yeah, I'll start by saying this. I heard D.L. Hughley say that our society is influenced by entertainment, meaning we get whatever trends or things going on in this world, our society, it's based off of entertainment. For instance, Bye Felicia. Everybody says Bye Felicia. We get it from entertainment. Listen to me.
You're right. You're right.
So in that regard, the Black Americans earlier, like 90s, right? We had a negative look on Africans because of what they showed us on TV with the rice, the 25 cents a day type thing.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. Whenever they see now the reality shows and the music videos, it's a negative perception. So in both ways, we've taken instead of getting to know each other personal, we've kind of just allowed someone else, a third party, to tell us how we should feel about each other. Kind of like what Brandon was saying, like they misinterpret us or because of what they see. Or they might run into one or two and then think that's the whole perception of everyone, not just the good ones, but they take everybody and generalize us. And Black Americans do it too. If you ask them about Yoruba or Nigerian people, they'll be quick to say, "Oh, they're rude," or this, that, and the third. Like they'll generalize them when not every Nigerian is rude. It's just certain people that are. But it's that same perspective that certain people ruin it for everyone, which isn't right at all. But that's just reality when it comes to race and everything else.
All right. I'm gonna speak. Let me put this light on. Y'all know I'm dark and you can't see me. Hold on.
Clearly, because your hat matches your face.
I could see
I'm
sound
gonna be
coming from dark.
professional and ignore that. All right. So
Oh, Scott, it's you.
we're being
Welcome to the
professional.
show, Scott.
We're being professional. We're being professional. You know how hard it is for me to be professional.
Right.
All right. So, all right. This is my perspective, and I have literally both sides. Okay. From the African side and how we see Americans. Africans will see Black American as, just as Estelle said, squandering opportunities. The reason African will say that is because Africans come here with literally nothing but the clothes on their backs. And in
No
20
papers.
in 20 years, they have done many great things, built families, businesses, as well as take care of people back home, and they still have a nice looking bank account. This is what Africans come to America and do. There was a story that I saw some time ago. I don't know if it's still true, but they said Nigerians, out of all other countries, Nigerians make the most on average per household in America at 60 grand a year. That's their average. I think the next after that is Asians, but we're not talking about them. But yeah, that says a lot. So when an African sees a Black American and they see a 25-year-old lady with 3-4 kids on welfare, baby daddy in jail, and it happens so much, African will tell me, like a grandma told me, don't bring home no Black woman. I don't want it. She told me this. I was like, oh, okay. Of course, that's what you say to an African grandma. Otherwise, you might get a left jab. But
Yeah.
so that's how the African sees. Oh, and they see the Black man they're kind of mixed. It's kind of a mixed bag when it comes to the Black man. They see some Black men as, okay, he's doing something with his life. Then there's other ones where they're like, man, you make us all look bad. So it's kind of one side or the other as far as the Black men go, but they have a very low opinion of Black women. If you talk to a lot of African ladies, a lot of them are nurses, and when they work, they work together. My mom would come back home and tell me some stuff like, "And don't bring home no Black woman because this is what they do. They do this, and I'm like, okay. I went to school with them too, so I kind of know. So now, let me speak from the American point of view. Americans see Africans as, just like Ricardo said, what you see on PBS, National Geographic. They see those hunting Africans with no clothes on. People are asking me stupid questions like, oh, what's your religion? Or do you guys have the internet? Or do you guys have an airport? The ignorance is so strong and so hard and so stupid, it takes every ounce of me to just remain respectful and just understand this person has been brainwashed by the American television. So let me not go off on this idiot.
Right.
So, but yeah, the Americans will see Africans as, let's say for example, the dating. If this was like, let's say like, I'm gonna tell you a story, a true story that I know. Black man or African man brings home African American woman, meet his parents. They treat her like Bernie Mac and them treated Ashton Kutcher in that movie. Treated her bad. Didn't even give her a chance. Did not give her a chance to show who she really is. How do you think that girl is gonna feel moving forward about Africans? If this is her first experience with Africans and an African family, how do you think she's gonna feel? She's gonna feel really bad. That's a bad impression. So I've had a conversation with my dad a long time ago that a lot of Black Americans, it's kind of not their fault that they don't know the tradition, even though now you can, you know enough Africans, you can go and ask, but Africans will either be like, nah, we don't want you to come and join or nothing, but for the most part, they're really welcoming about it. But for the most part, Africans will sit there and they'll down Americans really hard, the Black Americans really hard without giving them a fair chance, without giving them a fair shot, fair chance, none of that. And it's like, I told them, hey, I think your generation kind of let down, the Black Americans because y'all been here so long. Why haven't you reached out to, kind of share the culture with them so they can have a sense of the tradition and let them have a sense of family and whatnot. Oh, wow, the recording has just stopped. I can only record for 10 minutes. Crap. Oh, look.